What's good, guys? This is the first ever episode of Wins and Losses, and we celebrate our wins and the losses we go through. We share them together and we learn and we grow. But anyways, my name is Swoop, for those that don't know me, and I'm currently on a weight loss journey. And so today I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And so my current body weight, I started off was 230 and currently at 226 as of today. And so I'm carrying momentum. I'm going in the right direction. I know 4 pounds doesn't seem like a lot, but any small progress is good progress, guys. Don't forget that. You take the small wins you can and you let that compound over time, and eventually when you look back, you'll see the whole picture and you'll see how it works. And so currently been doing that. I've been consistent. I've been also doing cardio. I've been running and doing incline walk with a treadmill. This is the first time I'm really staying consistent with that. We'll see how this goes. But I do 3 speed and 12 incline. If you can't do that, that's fine. Go to a reasonable, you gotta do from anywhere from 2.5 to 3 speed, and then you can do, honestly, whatever is comfortable for you on incline, right? You can do 10 to 12, 8 to 12, it doesn't matter, bro. As long as you're putting in work, as long as you keep putting in work, nothing else matters, right? Because the work will bring results. The results will speak for itself. As long as you keep showing up every single day when you don't feel like doing it, you will see something. You will get something out of this whole process you're going through. It's not just for nothing, right? So remember that. There's a purpose and there's a why of why you're even doing this in the first place. And make sure that purpose and reasoning is also good, right? Because here's the thing. I used to have a bad mindset with this. I used to do it because maybe I can get some girls or all this, right? In reality, I want a healthy lifestyle. My dad, he was diabetic. And so he always told me to stay active, do things so you don't end up in the same position I did. And you know, but I always didn't take his word so serious, right? I was a little bit young. I'd eat like shit all the time. I'd go out, and I started drinking, started creating bad habits. These bad habits is what you have to break. These bad habits is what causes you to become this person that you aren't. This is what brings you down. It's holding you back. So what you need to do is take those bad habits you have, okay? Now, you can't just straight up eliminate it. It's hard to do that because habits are something you built over time with repetition. It can be good or bad, right? Me eating out a lot and every night and binging and everything, this happened over time. And I kept allowing myself to keep doing that. I said, it's okay. You have to, and the worst part was, I was aware of it. When you are aware of it, you know it, and you still keep doing it, then we have a problem, bro. We have a problem. So, you gotta understand your bad habits, and when you find that out, right, you can write out a list or whatever you want to do. You gotta take each one by one and figure out a way to substitute it with something, a good habit, right? It's hard to just eliminate things. You can't. Like, for instance, someone who likes nicotine, it's not, and who's been doing it for a while, it's gonna be hard for them to just quit right off the bat. They can't. So maybe what they can start doing is just chewing gum, right? Chewing gum. Or finding certain different activities that will keep them from smoking nicotine. I don't know if that makes any sense, what I'm saying. But for me, for instance, I created a bad habit of drinking soda. I've never been a big soda guy, but for some reason, I started liking soda, drinking soda. The worst part about it was it had a ton of sugar, tons of calories. So what I decided to do, like Coke, for example. I love Coke. It's funny because I used to be a Sprite guy back in the day, but I kind of slowly transcended toward Coke. But anyways, a regular Coke has so many calories, so much sugar, caffeine, whatever. So what I decided to do was get Coke Zero. Did I fully quit drinking soda? No. But did I find an alternative? It's healthier. I'm not saying it's better for you, but it's a healthier option, right? So stuff like that. You find whatever it is and try to slowly substitute and work your way. It's not easy, but you have to start somewhere, right? You got to substitute the bad habit with something good in place of it, a good habit, and build it. And then eventually you just work towards hopefully getting rid of that habit, bad habit. I keep repeating myself here. So my biggest problem was my diet. I would eat out all the time. You can ask any single one of my friends. I would eat out all the freaking time. Late night. No one knows much more than I do because I'm the one who went to go eat out at 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I'd go to McDonald's. I'd go to Taco Bell. They're right next to each other. I'd get cookies. I'd get ice cream. I'd get burgers. I'd end up I just fucking eat like shit. I was a fat ass. And this kept compounding. And part of it was probably stress, right? Life happens. Things happen in my life. Maybe that was the reason. I don't know. Or maybe I just kind of gave up and just found food as a way to cope with stress. That's what happened, I'm assuming. If I'm looking back at everything, that kind of makes more sense now. I used food as a mechanism to really cope with my stress, my problems, and kind of escape this reality of the world. Whereas other people, they may use nicotine, they may use alcohol to cope with their problems. For me, it was food. I was addicted to food. And it's hard because everyone loves food. But I loved it to the point where it's almost like I was pushing it, right? I was pushing it. I wasn't just eating for the sake of hunger. I was eating till my stomach couldn't even take no more. I don't know why that was. If only I could apply that same mindset in the gym or anywhere until I keep going until I can't. But yeah, guys, I'm currently on the way to the gym, and it's about a 30-minute drive. I kind of started this a little bit shorter. I was trying to figure out this, had some technical difficulties. So again, forgive me guys, this is the first time. My storytelling, everything's just so off. I'm aware of that. But I know I can improve, and that's all we're gonna go for. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna try to do this every once a week. And so yeah, if you enjoy this content and you feel if you can relate to this in any way, right? Let's support each other, bro. Right? Support each other. I want you guys to win. I'm currently on my own path, my own journey, but I want you guys to do the same for yourself. You have goals, you have aspirations, and you can achieve those. And I want to see you guys win. But anyways, getting off track here. But this weight loss journey is something I've been trying to work on for so damn long. It's one of those things where it should have been done by now. It should have been done by now, but it isn't. And this year of 2026, I'm really locking in, and I'm gonna make this happen. I made progress before. Not crazy progress, but I made progress where I look back and I'm like, oh shit, I actually did make some progress. And that's another thing. It's hard for yourself to make any sort of progress because you see yourself every day, right? Other people may notice. That's why you gotta take some pictures. That's why you gotta take videos, so you can go back over time and look and be like, okay, yeah, I actually noticed the changes. And so when I did look back, I was like, oh shit, I did actually lose some weight. I did make progress. If I just didn't quit, I would have been able to go even further, right? Here's the thing, bro. You can't quit. You can't quit. Don't quit on yourself, but don't be hard on yourself, right? Life's not easy. Everyone knows that. You can't quit. You can't just give up. You have no excuse to quit until the day you die. Because when you're dead, you can rest in peace. Until then, you are given a day. Every single day, you are given an opportunity to make an impact in this world and leave your mark, your legacy. So you need to make some shit happen, bro. You have limited time, limited days. You don't know when you will go, when you will pass away. But make the most of what you got, right? You can't take those materialistic things with you. You really can't. So the sooner you start realizing that and switching your mindset, you start to see things a little bit different. You start moving different. You start acting different. There's a purpose in life. Everyone has a purpose in life. You got to find out what it is. And it's okay if you don't, because I genuinely didn't find my purpose till later in college. And even now, I still sometimes doubt myself and question, what is my purpose? And so I think my purpose in this world is to, first off, lose this weight, and I want to be able to help other people do the same, because everyone deserves a healthy lifestyle. Everyone deserves the best version of themselves. And people have problems. People go through shit all the fucking time. They have these bad habits they built. I want to be able to help them. I can relate in the sense of me being overweight and loving food. So I come from the part of being overweight and fat my whole life. I've been skinny, but I was skinny fat. So I know how hard it is. For those that can relate to me, they may know. Anyways, guys, about to get to the gym right here. But I want to say, there's one thing I can say to you, is keep going. Keep trying things. Keep trying things. You need to get out of your headspace. Okay? Because in your mind, you're going to constantly think about a lot of shit, negative things. A lot of negative thoughts come in your head. You need to switch that. You need to start thinking positively. Positive things every single time. You will make it happen. You got this. Not if, but. You gotta be confident in what you say. Try things, bro. Try things. Get out your comfort zone. That's the biggest thing that's gonna limit you from being your best version of yourself. The world is full of unknown. You gotta discover it for yourself and find things. Try things. Because when you try things, you'll start to figure out what you like and what you don't like. And then when you figure that out, you just fucking go crazy and go all in on it. Anyways, guys, just got to the gym. My boy Pam's right in front of me. But anyways, I'm gonna get this work in. You guys get this work in, get after it. You guys got it, bro. Until next time. Peace.